Back here with Davenport Assumption senior Julien Broderson, gearing up for the state wrestling tournament starting on Wednesday. Of course, the team duels over there, so certainly it's a different animal in Des Moines. You're very familiar with that. What are the biggest challenges that the Wells kind of brings to the table come this weekend?
Yeah, there's a lot of different factors. It's such a big arena. Some people you have to get used to the wrestling in such an open space. It sounds weird, but it's definitely a different experience. It kind of blows your lungs out a little more than you might think, but also people kind of not getting shell shocked. There's a lot of people there. There's a lot of press, obviously, so you kind of don't want that stuff to get to your head, and just kind of keeping your head down the entire time, just grinding through every single match is definitely a big thing at the tournament.
Yeah, focus like the biggest key, I guess, at that point in the time. Going for 3 in a row for you, does it feel different this time around for you? It's your senior year, and you're trying to make it 3 in a row. Do you think you've got a good method at this point to where there's no real reason to kind of change anything?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not going to change anything. I don't think there's a point to, really. So, no, this year is just going to be a little bittersweet for me. It's my senior year, and next year I'm going to be competing at a collegiate level. So in high school, I've had some successes, and I'm just going to keep my head down and just do just like I did last year and the year before.
Yeah, you mentioned, obviously going to wrestle for the Iowa State Cyclones coming up here next year, but what would it mean for you to kind of cap off your high school career with another title?
It means the world. You don't want to win your sophomore and your junior year and then kind of having to upset your senior year. So that's why I say it a lot, and I'll always say it. You got to take every match one at a time, because you never want to overlook any opponent, no matter who they are. So, that's the goal. It's the main goal. It's the goal the entire year. So, I'm not looking for anything less than another state title.
Obviously, this is the primary focus now for this week. But kind of branching out to the next several months, you're going to be getting ready to go to college and go to compete with the Cyclones. So kind of what's the next several months look like for Julien Broderson?
Yeah, I'm gonna take some time and just train at Assumption and go to some club practices. And over the summer, I'm gonna go to Fargo Nationals in North Dakota, and then I'm still planning on playing baseball, so it's still going to be a jam-packed summer.
Yeah, that's for sure. So you will be playing baseball. That's exciting to hear. Obviously, they are coming off of an incredible season last year. You guys, had a great run. What are you looking forward to this time around here?
Honestly, again, with baseball, like I was with wrestling, I'm not expecting anything less than a state title. So with baseball, there's going to be bumps in the road. Baseball is one of those sports it's very unlikely to win out the entire season. So, we might take some bumps in the road, but we're definitely looking forward to another state title.
And, going off of that, your hobbies, obviously, you've done football, you did baseball, you've done wrestling. Busy man. What are some hobbies that you enjoy outside of sports? What are something that makes you tick, I guess you could say?
Yeah, obviously wrestling and baseball, and outside of that, I work out at least once a day. I try to, and I'm a family guy, so I'm around my family a lot. So when I'm not competing or training for a competition, I'm mostly at home spending time with my family.
Do you have a different regimen for each sport on game day or the day of a big meet? Do you kind of approach those the same way, or is it different for every sport?
I would say it's slightly different, but I definitely do kind of take it the same way. I make sure I get up and eat a good breakfast, and then I kind of go throughout my day differently depending on when I wrestle or when I'm playing baseball. So, most of the time I just wake up and make sure I have a good breakfast and I have food throughout the day to fuel my body for the rest of the day.
I'm sure it'll be a week of great breakfasts here as you get ready for that state tournament. So, Julien Broderson, best of luck, man. I know it's going to be a busy week, but best of luck down there in Des Moines.
Thank you.
Absolutely, and thank you for being here with us. That's been Julien Broderson, Davenport Assumption senior, getting ready for that state tournament.